So, here we go again. And by here we go, I mean watching me fail miserably. You know, actually, I have to admit, that is so cool. I'm probably too easily impressed, but I actually love that effect. I do love that. I don't know why that's so cool to me. And that's lame, which I don't really care. That it just like appears slowly as I turn and look. Because of course, I've never played this game before in my life. So everything to me, it's like a young child discovering markers for the very first time, you know? And how they're so fascinated by them because they've just never seen it. And so for them, it's new and exciting. Which is probably why I also really love hanging out with my niece and nephew. Because that's how they are. And it makes me happy to see them like that. To just be so excited to experience anything and everything. Because I am not really like that anymore. Oh, I was hoping that would go somewhere. So, this is a totally different world, which you probably can tell. I decided to, like, mess around just in creative mode for a while. Because I have no idea how to play this game, so... Wait. Shoot. How do I get rid of stuff? I don't know. Oh. I see. Okay. Yep. So, I just realized that this has gotta be so painful to watch because as much as I love, you know, my niece and nephew, you know, when they discover things, it's so exciting, but at the same time, it's also really, really painful. Like, those of you watching, if anyone's watching this, which no one is, but, well, actually, I take that back. I know that you guys in my class may end up watching this because genuinely, you are truly wonderful students. I do love you guys. But it also, I'm sure this is super painful and boring for you to watch, which is similar also to my niece and nephew because when you're with small children, and they are learning things for the very first time, they're excited, right? And they're like, I can do it myself. But it's so painful to watch because you're just, as the adult, you're dying inside because you just want them to get it done. Just do it now. What is taking forever? And of course, if you try and help them, they get mad or they start crying. It's like, I can do it. Let me figure it out myself. Oh my gosh, sorry. I need to stop laughing because I'm pretty sure it's actually worse than my normal laugh. This isn't even my normal laugh because right now I sound like death still. Although, you know what? Maybe this is actually better. Maybe this is better than my normal laugh because when I was in high school, there was this guy who told me in high school that, oh dang it, I always do that. There was this guy in high school who told me that my laugh, or excuse me, I'm getting to that. This is what happens when you're not feeling well. You can't speak properly. Anyway, there was this guy in high school who told me that he was positive that I was the spawn of Satan because of my birthday, because my birthday's on October 31st. And so he was like, oh my gosh, you have got to be like some sort of demon or devil spawn because of your birthday, like that, because that day is, you know, Halloween, whatever. And I was just like, what? It doesn't make any sense. But his quote unquote evidence for me being a demon spawn was my laugh, because when I don't sound like death, my laugh is apparently very evil sounding. And to be fair to him, he's not the only person who has told me that. Like, I've had like other people have told me that, like, my whole life. So I can't really be like mad and be like,
He was just, it was just him. He was just being a jerk.
because other people have told me my laugh sounds evil. So I don't know. Maybe this laugh, while I sound like death, is better. But I'm not 100% sure. I have no idea. Or maybe it just sounds even more evil. I don't know. That was just what he said. He's like,
You've got to be you have to be a
well, I mean, his voice actually didn't sound like that. It was much deeper. You've got to be some sort of like demon spawn because your birthday is on October 31st. You must be like the spawn of Satan. And I was like, okay. I mean, I'm not. Especially because, like, being born on Halloween is really not that cool. Everybody thinks it's so cool. And I'm like, it's really not. It's just, I mean, I think it's cool that other people find it cool, if I'm being honest. It doesn't bother me that other people find it cool that I was born on October 31st. It's mostly just that he was so like convinced. Looking back now, it's possible he was just doing it to, you know, alleviate the boredom of high school. I have no idea, because I wasn't friends with this guy. I don't even remember what class I had with him. I had like one class with him, and it was, I don't even remember how it came up. Why were we even talking about it? I don't know. We just somehow started talking about it, how he was like, you've got to be some sort of demon spawn. I don't know.